Hi guys, welcome to your events page. We're going to talk about setting up new events, adding events to your calendar, sort of recurring events, single events, and sort of all the changes that you can make to your events page. So starting off, let's go into events. The first section you're going to see is just basically your header image. So if you say you wanted to replace your header image with something, you could actually just go in here, replace your header image with something else, and that'll give you a new header image. You'll have just the text that you can change on here. So you have the top banner text, so you could just make this, upcoming events. You could have change the title in here, which is this one over here, title of the page, so that could be just our events or whatnot. And then you have your description down here, and you can sort of change this to, whatever you want. You don't have to keep what we've given you. But if you're looking for suggestions, you can ask it to rewrite for you. And it will go find something else and rewrite your content for that page. Now, this will evolve and it'll get smarter as we start deploying more sites, and it'll learn its own stuff. So that's basically just setting up your main page here. So that would encompass everything that the user is going to see. All right, let's go now, jump into events. So right now we have one event on the calendar, and we can actually shift this around. We can make this a multi-day event. We can even drag this down to the next, and also just swap, do whatever you want to do with it. Resizing is really easy. You don't actually have to go into a menu itself and say, I want it to this date to that date. All right. Deleting events, of course. So if I want to delete this event, it's going to tell you it's not recoverable. Once it's done, it's gone. So we'll get rid of that. So we don't have any events. So first thing that we're going to do is let's add a single event. So we'll select on a day that we want to add it in. And I've already sort of set this just so I don't have to type this in each time. So we'll make this event, let's say we'll start it at 10 and end this event at, say, 5 o'clock. And we're going to make this a single event, and we'll talk about recurring events in a minute. And this event, we're just not going to put any details in here. We're just going to put some bullet points in here. Say, I'm not sure what we want to say, but we'll just put some generic stuff in here, and then maybe just a finishing sentence. So we're going to add this new event. Okay, so there's our new event, and by default, it's using our default image on this event. So if you want to change that, you want to set up, say, a new image for that event, just sort of say, I want to change image, and let's just make this, we'll use this image here. So just drag this down, update that, and now we've updated the image for our event. Now, if you want to actually, anytime you add new events, if you have your own, say, default image you want to add in, you can also change your default image, so any new events are going to give you something that's, maybe your own logo, or save that. Okay, so that's our new sort of default. So anything that wasn't added, if this had the default image, it would have updated that, but this event has its own image. So let's go in and add some multi-day events. So let's say I want an event on the second Saturday of every month. So I'm going to select this Saturday. I'm going to add the new event. And we're going to go in and put in recurring. And because we want this once a month. And let's just do it for the next 2 years. And say this event has a price, and say tickets are available at the door, and contact us for availability. So let's go add this new event. So it's added on the 10th of this month, but the next, it happens to be the 8th. So it does put it on the second Saturday of every month, you'll have that event. Now, if you're, say, next month, it's going to be on second Saturday of every month. You can, except for this month, we can actually move it to a Friday, and it won't affect all the other main events, so we can't actually move that one around. Or let's say we have to cancel this event. We can go in here and select this event and say delete just this event. So we don't want to delete them all, we just want to delete this event. And what that'll do is it'll delete that event for that month. Okay, now this event actually has the default image. On every single event here, it's going to have that same default image. So if we want to change this, the way events work is if I change this image for this event, it's going to change it for this event on all the recurring ones. So we'll go change this image, and let's put the Ducati in here, and we'll just drag this out, get the Ducati in there, and we'll save that. And now for all of our recurring events, you're going to have that image of that Ducati. So events are pretty easy. You can do a lot with them. And if we go in and say edit events, so let's go back to today and we'll say, okay, we have this recurring event and it's $8.50 to get in. Tickets are available at the door. But say we've sold out on one of these events, so we can go to this first event, which is past due anyway. We can go edit this event, and we can change this to sorry, this event is sold out. And it's going to ask you, it won't let you update this event until you tell it, do I want to do it with just this event or all the recurring? I just want this event, so I'm going to update this. And now when we select on this event, it'll tell you that this one's sold out. And you can go to the next event, and that one has not changed. So, pretty simple. Hope this video helped, and thanks for listening. Bye.